Hello, today we're going to be taking a look at the improved Alpha Antenna DX model 6 through 60 meters and how to tune it. This model utilizes millstick whips that are shock corded and break down to 26 inches. This model does mount on a 6-foot 6-inch tripod. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. We're simply sitting on a 6-foot by 6-foot piece of concrete right now. Go ahead and head over here and show you what we've done with the coax. It's just attached here to the bottom on the SO239. We've wrapped it 8 times. Get ourselves a little air choke balun there. And then we run it back over here to our trusty Rig Expert AA54 analyzer. We're going to be programming the analyzer for each of the frequencies and showing you the SWR and where to place the clip on the coil. The first frequency we'll of course do here is 53 megahertz, sort of the middle of the 6-meter band. And the clip should go 7 from the top. 7 coils. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When tuning the bottom 3 bands, 6, 10, and 12 meters, you want to make sure you have the tripod fully collapsed. Fully collapsed so that the pin is in the first hole. The SWR, as you can see here, is 1.7. Frequency is up here in the corner, 53 megahertz. Alright, we'll move on to the next frequency, 12 meters. Program that into the meter, and we'll put it at about, well, 10 meters I guess it is. Okay, let's put it at 28,850. 28,850. Alright. For this particular tuning method, we're going to move the clip to the bastion, which is right here. This is the tuning bastion with coil. The bastion is where all of the whips meet and attach the whole antenna elements to the coil. So when we refer to the tuning bastion, that's what we're referring to. An SWR here. Let's see here. There it is. 2.4 to 1. Alright, we'll move on to 12 meters. Let's hit it at 24,925. We're just randomly selecting some parts of the band here. So 24,925. Okay. Already has a 1.31 SWR, and we haven't even moved the clip yet. We can get a better SWR if you want than that, but all that we're going to do is we're just going to move it down to the first coil wire. So we'll go over here, take this, move it to the top coil wire. And the SWR is 1.33. Just a little bit better. Alright. The next frequency, we'll go ahead and do 15, let's see here. Well, let's do 21,275. So change the frequency here to 21,275. Okay. All right. I already got a 2.3 before we even move it. For these adjustments, what we're going to do is we're actually going to fully deploy the tripod so that it is 6'6" tall. We pull the safety pin out, raise the tripod up until it is fully deployed to 6'6". Put the safety pin in and tighten this knob with its finger tight, and you're safely deployed. Remember the frequencies SWR just a moment ago? Well, now that we're fully deployed, we're at 1.6 SWR, and that's before we even tweak it. For this particular frequency, 21,275, we should be 3 wires from the top. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. This little cheat sheet is available on our website, so just remember the raising of the tripod. And the SWR comes down just a little to 1.47. Of course, this can change depending on the coax you are using, so do keep that in mind. We're just using some RG8X here. Okay, the next frequency. Let's go to 18,128. So frequency 18,128. Okay. So we need to change that. That's a 3.8 SWR. And for this band, we're going to go 5 from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can adjust these clips left and right to really fine-tune the SWR if you want. So let's go see what our SWR is here now. From 3.8 to a 1.32 to 1 SWR. 1.27. Okay, right in there. That's happening because when I pull this cable, that choke pulls away from the pipe, and that will give you a better SWR when that happens. Alright, let me show you what I mean. It's a good rule to know for just about any deployment system, no matter what antenna you have. Alright, I've pulled this away from the pipe, and we have a 1.15 SWR. Now, if I allow this to go back towards the pipe, 1.34 SWR. Let me show you simultaneously. 1.34, pull it away, 1.17. Okay. Our next frequency we're going to program in here is the 20 meter band. So 14, let's say 275. Okay, frequency 14, 275. All right. Well, we definitely want to tweak this out. It's 8.6 to 1, and look at our little chart. We have to be 8 coils from the top. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And here, let's see if we can get that SWR. I just looked at the meter. I'm going to go ahead and tweak it a little bit so we can get a little bit better SWR here. Showed a 2.8 SWR there. I'm just going to move it down one. And you may find yourself moving it slightly too. So our SWR now 1.8 to 1. I'm sure we could make that better, but for now, just for instructional purposes, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next frequency. So that'll be about 10.125. Frequency of 10.125. Okay, well, let's see what we need to do here to get that SWR down. Our little sheet says 16 from the top. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And a 16 from the top puts us at an SWR of, here we go, 2.3 to 1. I'm sure we could tweak that out a little bit. Let's go ahead and tweak that out just a little bit. An SWR now of 1.5 to 1. Okay, that's a little happier. All right, the next frequency we're going to get in here is your 40 meter band. So let's do, we'll change of frequencies. 0, 7. Oh, let's see here. Let's do 150. Right, already has a 1.6 SWR, which is plenty fine. We can lower that a little, but for demonstration purposes, we'll move on. Let's check this out. Let's see here. This was 1.16. I just went ahead and tweaked it a little bit on the 40 meter band. Okay. All right, so the main tweaking there was just pulling that coaxial air choke balun away from the pipe. All right, so we'll move to 60 meters. Let's say 5.375. That's close to the middle. Oops, back here. Five, 3, 7, 5. Okay. All right, so it says to be at the bottom of the entire coil. So we'll move this clip to the bottom coil as such. And we need to tweak it a little bit. There is 4 sides to this, so I just went ahead and moved it over to one side. And I'm just taking a look here at the SWR on the okay, we need to tweak it a little bit more. Just pulling the coax away from the pipe there. Okay, looks like we have an SWR of about 1.9 to 1. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed this video from Alpha Antenna. You can go to alphaantenna.com for more information.